Pay attention to this video. You might be thinking this is just another one of those videos that you end up exclaiming over and clicking on YouTube. This is an invitation for deeper reflection, a break from the daily distractions. You know, those videos that capture your momentary attention, where you watch, reflect briefly, maybe share a comment with a friend. But soon after, you get lost in a tangle of other brief content, leaving behind valuable information that could be applied in your life. Here, contrary to the trend of videos full of magic solutions and quick productivity tips, I present to you content that stands out from the ordinary. I will share with you 5 habits that should be avoided at all costs to foster an adaptive life, full of mental health, productivity, long-term vision, and motivation. These are values increasingly rare in our current society, which seems to be racing against time in search of instant solutions. Inspired by the wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy that values virtue, self-control, and lucid reflection on our actions and thoughts, this video aims to awaken in you a new way of seeing and interacting with the world. The Stoics believe that true power lies in self-knowledge and the ability to maintain serenity in the face of life's adversities. Therefore, each habit discussed here will be a step towards a more balanced and conscious life, where your actions and choices are aligned with a greater purpose and lasting well-being. Let's explore these practices together and internalize them, not just as ephemeral information, but as applicable and transformative wisdom in our daily lives. You certainly understand what I'm talking about. You know several people who fit the profile I describe, different from your routine with other videos. I ask that you pay special attention to this one. After watching, close the tab of your browser or turn off the screen of your phone and dive into deep reflection on our discussion. I want you to seriously think about the habits I'm going to mention, those you should avoid at all costs. And from these reflections, start to consider how to apply these changes in your life. This video is not to be just watched and forgotten. If that happens, it will be just another example of self-sabotage that you allow in your life. Got it? If you want to avoid a path of maladaptation, heading towards mental and cognitive health problems, it is crucial to pay attention and apply what you will learn here. Let's explore these habits together and how to avoid them, not only by understanding them, but also by implementing strategies for a more balanced and healthy life. This video is a starting point for a journey of self-knowledge and personal growth, away from the pitfalls of self-sabotage and paths that lead to mental and cognitive dysfunction. Let's go together on this journey of transformation and development. The first crucial habit that I insist you avoid is maintaining relationships with toxic people. I understand that sometimes you might think there's no harm in it. Maybe you recognize this person in your circle, someone who occasionally hurts you, who forces smiles, makes sarcastic comments, talks behind your back. You know this, but choose to ignore it, keeping this person in your life, perhaps believing you need them in some way. Often this tolerance stems from dysfunctional beliefs about oneself. However, this person represents a stressogenic environment in your life. They are like a pin on the map of your existence, a constant generator of stress, similar to an infection that incessantly demands the attention of the immune system, leading eventually to exhaustion and emotional overload. Thus, this psychological host that permeates your routine, this toxic person, must be eliminated from your spectrum of behavior and interaction. I recognize it may seem difficult, but think of the metaphor of the rusty nail. It's preferable to endure the momentary pain of removing it than to allow the infection to continue corroding your system from within. The habit I propose you adopt is to urgently distance yourself from these toxic people who hurt you and compromise your cognitive well-being and mental health. It may not be as difficult as it seems. Remember the metaphor of the nail. This can be a great aid in your decision to seek a healthier environment for your mind and emotions. If you're enjoying this, don't forget to subscribe for daily insights and discussions. Also, drop a comment below sharing your favorite Stoic quote, and remember to include today's date. Let's connect and grow together. Let's keep it going. The second habit that is essential to avoid is sedentarism. Physical inactivity not only communicates to your brain, but also to people and society around you, a portrait of how you take care of yourself. It reflects your self-evaluation and what we can call a selfie, your image in relation to the world, to others, and to the future. Sedentarism directly impacts this perception. Consider the person who leads a sedentary lifestyle, who does not care about their physical health. They not only communicate to others that they do not care about themselves, but also reinforce this message to themselves. William James, a renowned psychologist from the United States, considered the father of American psychology, brought important revelations in his studies. He demonstrated the immense capacity of our body to inform our brain. Our brain has a remarkable ability to read our bodily state. When you are unwell, inflamed, or tired, your brain perceives it. A sedentary body is energetically and enzymatically inefficient, and your brain interprets this, resulting in a diminished perception of self-efficacy, what many also call self-esteem. Therefore, combating sedentarism is not just about improving your physical condition, it's also about nurturing your mental health and self-image. An active body is not only healthier, but also communicates to your brain that you are capable, efficient, and take good care of yourself. This strengthens your self-esteem and perception of self-efficacy, crucial elements for a full and satisfying life. If you're enjoying this, don't miss out on the opportunity. Purchase the ebook now, Stoicism in the 21st Century, Ancient Strategies for Modern Challenges, and unlock your prosperity, abundance, and improve your relationships with this ebook. Link in the pinned comment. The third principle that you must integrate into your routine is to avoid educational stagnation, whether by the absence of learning or by limiting yourself to a single field of study. The lack of dedication to studying can imprison you in your comfort zone, a condition that carries significant implications. Among them, the threat of professional obsolescence, difficulties in adapting or reintegrating into the job market, or challenges in transitioning to the professional world after completing advanced academic stages, such as undergraduate and postgraduate degrees. On the other hand, by confining yourself to the study of just one discipline or area, you deprive yourself of the ability to understand the world from a more integrated and diversified perspective. The term holistic here refers to the importance of adopting a broad view, considering multiple aspects and interconnections. Imagine a cell phone. You can focus separately on components like the case, camera, screen, or microphone, or you can seek to understand the device in its complexity, considering all these elements together. When you abstain from studying, it's like being oblivious to the existence of this holistic perspective, and by focusing exclusively on a single topic, you limit yourself to a partial view, incapable of capturing the richness and multiplicity of phenomena. In an increasingly interconnected world, where various areas of knowledge intersect and mutually influence, it's crucial to develop the ability to analyze issues from different angles. This approach not only enriches your cognitive repertoire, but also enhances your capacity for innovation and efficiency, regardless of your area of activity. Therefore, it is vital that you invest in your education, but without restricting yourself to a single field. Explore the vastness and diversity of knowledge. This journey will not only broaden your worldview, but also improve your skills, making you more adaptable, innovative, and effective in whatever your field of activity or interest may be. The fourth habit I strongly recommend you abandon is the incessant pursuit of immediate pleasures. This behavior can manifest in various forms, such as excessive indulgence in unhealthy foods, spending hours on video games, consuming pornography, reading superficial books, not committing to reading complete news articles, or giving up in the face of any challenge that requires greater effort. This also includes avoiding tasks at work that demand additional effort. The lack of systematic training and focus hinders your personal and professional progress. If you truly aspire to evolve in life and achieve goals that require effort and dedication, it is essential to modify these behaviors. Reduce the time spent aimlessly browsing on social networks, especially if these activities do not offer genuine learning or entertainment. I am not discouraging entertainment. In fact, I advocate for forms of leisure that truly provide fun and relaxation. However, it's important to avoid content that only reinforces dysfunctional beliefs or harmful habits. For example, watching people smoking, drinking, or using drugs can normalize these actions in your perception, making them seem common and acceptable. It's crucial to stop constantly seeking ephemeral pleasures and to avoid overly pampering your brain's dopaminergic system. Seek forms of gratification that are more meaningful and lasting, contributing to your long-term growth and well-being. This may include developing new hobbies, learning new skills, or simply dedicating yourself to more enriching and constructive activities. The fifth and final habit that you should strive to avoid is fleeing from situations that generate stress. Completely avoiding uncomfortable experiences or those that require effort is a common mistake. But the truth is that stress, in moderate levels, is necessary for the optimal functioning of our system. The relationship between stress and performance follows an inverted U-curve. A little stress is beneficial and even necessary, while the absence or excess of it can be harmful. It's essential to expose yourself to situations of moderate stress. This can include, for example, speaking in work meetings, presenting papers in school or university, initiating a conversation with someone you want to know better, or expressing yourself clearly in front of a specific group of people. Don't miss opportunities to speak in public, such as academic presentations. Developing this skill is crucial. Speak in public whenever possible and don't be afraid to share your ideas. Additionally, don't be afraid to move out of your parents' house and experience life in a new city, especially if you have the financial means to do so. The learning and experience gained in this journey are immeasurably more valuable than any financial saving. This advice is specific to those who are in this situation. It's not a generalization. The central message of this last habit is not to avoid responsibilities or situations that can enrich your repertoire of behaviors and experiences. By facing these challenges, you empower yourself for a more fulfilling and complete life. It is through these experiences that you grow, learn, and develop, paving the way for a richer and more satisfying existence. To achieve a life of meaning and fulfillment, it is essential to adopt certain principles and avoid harmful habits. Initially, it's crucial to avoid toxic relationships, as they can harm both your mental health and personal growth. As Stoic wisdom teaches, it is important to surround yourself with people who inspire the best in you, thus promoting well-being and virtue. Additionally, combating sedentarism is vital. The Stoics believed that taking care of the body is a duty, as a healthy body houses a sound mind. Regular physical exercise not only improves physical health, but also strengthens the spirit and self-image. Another important aspect is to value a diversified education. The Stoics argued that wisdom comes from a broad understanding of the world. Therefore, it is essential not to limit yourself to learning only what you consider important, but to seek knowledge in various areas for a deeper understanding of life and human nature. Avoiding the constant pursuit of quick and superficial pleasures is also a key recommendation. The Stoics taught the importance of seeking internal happiness, not dependent on external factors, and valued deeper and more meaningful pleasures found in virtue and self-knowledge. Lastly, one should not shy away from challenges. For the Stoics, facing difficulties is a valuable opportunity to develop resilience and coping skills. They saw challenges as stones that, although they may seem like obstacles, actually help to shape and direct the flow of life. By adopting these principles, you will be heading towards a more fulfilling, resilient existence and continual personal growth. This approach, aligned with the teachings of Stoic wisdom, not only avoids harmful practices, but also paves the way for a harmonious and fulfilled life, based on self-knowledge and self-discipline. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for your attention, and see you next time.